Good morning. My name is Joe. I've been living out of this 2020 Dodge Grand Caravan for 9, 10 months now, maybe closer to a year. Anyway, today I want to talk about being lonely. People ask, "Are you lonely?" Good question. Let's go inside, sit down, and have a chat. Yeah, I've been asked if I get lonely inside this van. It's a good question, and the answer is absolutely not. I enjoy being alone. I'm going to dive a little bit into it. I'm going to get some coffee going. Enjoy a nice hot cup of coffee this morning. So, in my little van here, I have all the amenities of home because it is my home. I have a little cup of coffee here, cream. It's not my favorite. Usually, I like Dunkin' Donuts cream. But, of course, as my luck always has it, the store was out. I shouldn't say that because most of the time they do have it. Just so happened this time they did not. So, what I'm going to do is make a quick cup of coffee. And we'll dive a little more in depth about loneliness and living in a van. And how would I stay cool during the summer? That's kind of a hard one. You kind of suffer through a few days. Um, can run. You can run your car AC. It's not really that good for it to just sit and idle. But some days it's just necessary. Those of you who have seen me know my transmission went out. That was an adventure. I was under warranty, but took about a week to get the parts. And I will say this: Accurate Auto of Tigard, amazing, amazing. They got Once the transmission came, they got me out of there in record time. And so far, so good. I'm going back one day this week to see, but I will say this: I've already taken a trip out to the coast, which is a couple 100 miles round trip, and it performed surprisingly well. I was very happy. Um, Other than that, I mean, living in their parking lot, and I didn't really cook. I went out to eat almost every day, which I don't eat very much anymore. I eat very little, in fact. So yeah, it was that. Transmission was done. Only missed. I think I missed 2 days of work in that whole time. That was it. One day the first week, second day, second week, which wasn't really a second week. It was one week. The day they did the transmission, I got my rent-a-car put back, and I was kind of stuck there, which was fine. They have a very comfortable waiting room. So, cheers to Accurate Auto of Tigard. I'm actually going to put a link in the video for you to be able to see where I went. And yeah, they'll take really good care of you if you have any problems. They obviously are sympathetic to people's condition. They knew I lived in my car, so I lived in their parking lot. No complaints. Nobody bothered me. I put the car in a spot that would benefit my solar panels. My battery stayed charged the whole time. I was just at home. The only thing that kind of sucked was they have a dance studio next door that apparently they rent out for events. So I had everything from a Muslim mosque going on to Latin birthday party, I guess it was. I don't really know. It was something like that. That was kind of interesting. Um, they did not throw bottles or anything like that, so I'm not trying to say that. It was just the noise level of me trying to sleep. But when you live in public, that's the kind of thing you have to deal with. Nope, the coffee's almost done. I use a simple pour over method. Other people use different things. I prefer the pour over method. I have this 20 bucks on Amazon. Basically, it regulates the flow so it doesn't sit there and soak or it doesn't pour too fast. So I get pretty darn near the perfect cup every time. My coffee of choice here, no, I'm not a sponsor, is Illy. Um, I just really like their coffee. I guess I could become a spokesperson or whatever you call it, an affiliate. I wanted to, excuse me. I don't know why I'm tired. I slept over 8 hours last night, but yeah. What is it now in here? Even with making coffee, it's only 79 degrees. You turn the fan on. I don't think you'll be able to hear it. I might even open the door here in a minute. Let some cool air come in. Anyway, on the question of being lonely, yeah, let me actually open the door. You can see the sun just came blaring in. On the question of do you get lonely? Are you lonely? Not really. No, I enjoy being alone. I enjoy living in my van. I have all the amenities that you would need. Not quite. An oven would be nice, but my next set of batteries is going to be able to accommodate an air fryer. I have a table to have my dinner and to cook on. There's nothing really I need. I park at my job. So, do I get lonely? No. Um, I like to talk to people when I go out to eat. You know, if I go out to eat at bars, typically, bars tend to have the best food, really. So I'll go out to bars and enjoy a conversation with bartenders or patrons. I guess I could be somewhat annoying sometimes because I enjoy just striking up conversation. And I'm a pretty good salesman, although that's not my job. So I'm always asking open ended questions. I like to know about people's lives. I get interested. Uh, yeah, I mean, that's about lonely. That's about it. I enjoy sleeping alone. I enjoy having my own time. Like I said, this weekend I went to the coast. This weekend, it's only Sunday. So I went up to the coast. I didn't really find what I was looking for there. I was looking for a particular spot. It didn't look like what I thought it would. So I just drove around for a while and looked at what was going on. Came back, and yeah, that was about it. I enjoyed that a lot. Was worried about the new transmission, but I'll tell you what, it performed really nice. They did something else with a speed sensor, seemed to improve my gas mileage. They said it had to do with regulating speed and shift and all of that. So I did that. That's the other than the deductible. 7,000, well, probably about $7,500 worth of work. I paid a $300 deductible. I had to pay $40 for the speed sensor. Fidelity paid the rest, and I was good to go. And they want me to come in this coming week to just do a diagnostic to make sure everything's functioning as it should. So hats off to Accurate Auto. No, I'm not a sponsor of theirs. Just a loyal customer now. Second time I've been in there, and very happy with the work they do. Very nice people. If you have a problem with your car, van, whatever it might be, definitely bring it in there. Uh, they'll take good care of you. As far as staying cool, I have a couple of fans. I have one right here. I don't know if you can see it. That's just a 5 volt. It's pretty good. And then I have a rechargeable one that I got that has a hook that's in front of me that I got off of Amazon. It was $39, I think. I bought it last year. And on low, right now, I've had it running for about, well, I turned it off for a little while, but it was on pretty much for 15 hours and the battery's still pretty full. When you get out of low, obviously you get shorter term, but this time of year we're going down to the 50s at night, so we don't need it. Um, the solar panels, right now, I'm getting in 185 watts. and it's 200-watt solar panel, and I'm not in bright sunlight. I'm in the sunlight, not bright sunlight, but I'm in the sunlight. So it's the flat ones that stick on the roof of your van or truck or whatever you have. So say they're pretty good. I'm enjoying them. I haven't, except for a day that we had 3 consecutive days of clouds, I haven't had to bring my batteries in to charge at all. It gets me 100%. Actually, I'm thinking about getting a bigger Jackery. This is the V1000. I'm thinking about moving up to the V2000, get a little more power, and that'll let me run an air fryer, as well as won't require as much charging, although it charges enough. But winter is right around the corner. I know we're not officially in summer, but if you're not prepared, you will exactly be that, unprepared. Let me have a sip of coffee here, if you don't mind. Yeah, that's my van. All right. All right, I'm back. Um, I don't get lonely. I spend my time watching TV, reading. The other thing I like to do is learn new things. Right now, I just started learning Python. Well, it's Python 3. Not really sure what I'm doing it for, but I have a habit of learning things and just playing with them. But yeah, that's it for today. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you following. And if you hear something or see something you like, follow, comment. My name is Joe once again, and I really appreciate you watching. Hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week.